Go Terry. Go Randy. Go Will. Go Kevin. Go Tom. Go Kyle. And go Scott. All right, here we go. Let's get these guys settled in. See where we're at. Got 30 seconds down. After the first lap, it's Scott Brown. His third lap on the track, 18.515. The pace here early. Terry O, 16.501. Randy Mesa getting in that two spot, 17.512. That's the top three. We'll let them settle in, see what's going to happen here. 16.9 right there from Scott Brown. Randy Mesa in the two. Here he comes across the line. Randy brings about 19.1, so slows it down a little bit there. It's Kevin Hobbs in the three spot. 1 minute in, guys. 3:50 on the clock. It's Scott, Randy, Terry, Kevin, Will, Kyle, and Tom. So Scott Brown right there, 17.4, 18.510 the pace. Randy on a 17.514. Kevin on a 16.501. And it's Terry, Kyle, Will, and Tom. So everyone really spread out in this one. It's a good opportunity. Like I'm always talking about, just rip off your best laps. If you got a faster guy coming behind you, give him a little bit of room. Look out in the double-double section, guys. Your leader, Scott Brown, coming up on some traffic. He's here over the roller. Into the berm he goes. His last lap is 17.8. Let's see what he's got this time around. 17.2. Cleans it back up. 18.512 the pace. Randy Mesa, 16.504. Kyle is 16.519. So Predmore into the three spot right now. 2:45 on the clock. It's Scott, Randy, Kevin Hobbs now back to the two. The battle is between Kevin, Will, Kyle, and Terry. Those guys all on a 15-lap pace. 5 flat, 5:01, 5:01, 5:02. But Scott and Randy out front. Scott on an 18.511 as he brings it across the line there. 17.2. $2:15 on the clock, guys. 2:15 left. Your pace setter right here. His first pack on his own car here on the track. Cross the line, 17.2. It's Scott, Randy, Will, Kevin, Kyle, Terry, Tom. Got on the berm, guys. Caution the berm, caution the berm, caution, caution. A minute 50 left, guys. A minute 50 left. Scott Brown setting the pace, weaving through some traffic here on that center table. Pink, white, and blue. Fast lap of 16.9. It was his last lap, actually, right here. Backs it up with a 17.4. So sorting things out here. His first run on the track, 18.511 now coming up right there behind those two cars. Thank you, guys. Good driving. The minute 20 on the clock. It's still Randy Mesa holding on to the two spot, 16.502. Will Champagne stepping it up here as he is tucked behind your leader, seeing if maybe he can reel in on Mesa's pace with a minute 10 on the clock. It's Scott, Randy, Will, Kevin, Terry, Kyle, Tom. Right there, Scott Brown's fast lap, 16.8. 55 seconds on the clock. Randy Mesa is still in the two spot, 16.502, but now he has company. Will Champagne also on a 16-lap pace. Ooh, look out on the straight. That's clear. 40 seconds left. It's Scott, Randy, Will, Terry, Kevin, Kyle, Tom. Look out here on the table, guys. Look out on the table. Look out on the table. Woo-hoo. 25 seconds left. It's still Scott out front holding on to that 5:11 pace. 18.511. Randy 16.504. Will 16.515. Kevin Hobbs joining the party on the 16-lap pace. 16.517. Only 5 seconds on the race clock, guys. 5 seconds. on the race clock. But remember, nobody stop until I call you done. Terry is done. Terry is the only one done. Randy is done. Scott, keep going, Scott. Keep going, Scott. Kyle is done. Tom is done. Will is done. And that is a race right there. Scott Brown takes the win, 18 and a 5:10. Randy Mesa, 16.504. Will, 16.517. And it was Kevin, Terry, Kyle, and Tom.